but for a lot of us, we live in countries where we can criticize China without having immediate attacks on our livelihood or our lives. So what I'm coming to you guys with today is I've reached out recently to some of my Christian friends, and I have some really, really amazing friends who during Ramadan, even though they're not Muslim, will still fast with me and do things like that. And I know that the month of Lent is coming up, and a lot of people, even not Catholic people, like to give one thing up for the month to focus more on like worship and prayer and things like that. And so what I'm coming to you guys with is a deep and sincere request that whether you're Muslim, Catholic, Christian, whatever it is that you are, that you first of all research what's happening to the Uyghurs in China, research it for your own, and you can see what's going on. But I know that our economies are so deeply tied. I'm coming from a U.S. perspective. Our economy is so deeply tied into China, to Chinese infrastructure, manufacturing. We've become so used to this like made in China phenomena and whatever. And then also a lot of other countries are so deeply intertwined and interwoven with purchasing really cheap goods. And I'm going to just like rip off an uncomfortable band-aid here. A lot of the reason why goods in China are able to be purchased so cheaply is because they're made in prison labor camps. A lot of the goods that we buy are made in prison labor camps. And I think that so much of the time we tend to become so apathetic when we hear about like the suffering of other people and the cruelness that's going on in the world. But I'm coming to you guys here with a petition, and also most importantly a reminder that when we get together we can accomplish incredible things. We are not taught, we do not need to wait or rely on our countries that we come from, our countries of origin, our friends around us to act before we start to act. Because as we speak right now, there are hundreds of thousands of Uyghur people who are being illegally detained. I want you guys to just like imagine this for a second. If you're a parent regardless of your religious affiliation, right now in China, families are being torn apart if the women dress modestly, if they show any contact with someone outside in the West, if they pray